friends, I'm so excited on Sunday morning. I have a special reason for it because this is the first podcast that we are having a renowned, that also globally renowned tabla player with us. So, there is a Sunday treat for you. Let's have and begin this podcast with the tabla performance by Rupak Dhamankar. Rupak,
Thank you.
stage is yours. I didn't want this to stop, really, but I'm just forced to stop it because I got so many questions for you.
Thank you, first of all. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's been an honor, and it's good to meet you after such a long time. And it's an honor to come on your podcast.
Oh, I mean, you're still so humble.
Yeah.
Rupak, I remember you as a small child, in school uniform, used to go for all these school functions, inter-school, intra-school and all. And used to win awards and come back and make all teachers and schools so proud. You're still carrying on that flag, Rupak.
Yes.
At such a young age, you have shared the stage with Grammy Award likes like Vidwan Viku Vinayak Ramji and globally renowned artists like Gino Banks and Pandit Ravi Chari. And how did all this happen at such a young age?
Actually, I was very fortunate that I got this opportunity to share stage at a young age with such great legendary artists. And it was actually because of one show which actually unfortunately didn't air. So it was called Smith and Jones Music Ka Tadka. So the director spotted me, and then he was like this guy is very talented. We should call him and we should keep him as a as an in-house artist. There I got to play with every artist in India. So almost every artist in India, right from Sonu Nigam, right from Shan, Neha Bhasin, and everyone, right, Tochi Raina, and everyone. So there I met this special person whose name is Ravi Iyer.
Okay.
And he spotted me, and when I played with him, and it was just a connect, and from there my journey started. Ravi ji supported me a lot in spite of me being a young artist. He thought that he can play on the stage with such legend, and he showed that confidence in me, and that was the starting moment or the starting point of my journey. And because of him I was able to share stage with such great artists.
Wow. Rupak, listening to this particular segment of our conversation, it really makes me prouder than I was few minutes ago. No, is that the first break, or can you share with the audience what's the first break that you?
Actually, first break, I didn't get like a first break kind of thing, but since music being in my family, my father is a tabla player, so he started taking me to his concerts. So that way, I started playing small, I used to play, like I was like that eye candy thing. Like my dad used to take me, so the organizers used to say कि इनसे हम ये गाना हम बजवाएंगे, so लोगों को अच्छा लगेगा. And I used to be like very pumped up, like oh, I'm getting this opportunity to play one song. And so that's how I started playing. And then eventually, like, people got to know me, and then they started calling me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can safely say, music is in your blood.
Yes.
So was your dad first guru?
Yes, my dad is my first guru, and I've learned all the basics. In fact, he's the one who made me, who introduced me to this world of music, and he's the one who thought, he can be a tabla player, he can be a musician. Our family doesn't have this a musical lineage, but my dad is the first musician in my family, and I'm the second one. But then I'm very fortunate that he saw the talent and he encouraged me. He fought against all the odds, and he was like, he will become a tabla player. Otherwise, everyone that time used to become engineers or doctors.
Yes.
My mom was also forcing me, you should take science, you should go in this field, you can become an engineer. But no, he was like adamant he will become a musician because he saw that spark. And then later on, I started learning from one of the best tabla players in the industry, who has played for, you can say, three decades, or not 3 decades, 5 decades.
Oh.
And his name is Shri Madhav Pawarji, and he's played, you name the song, he has played the song, right from his first film is Guddi.
Oh.
The song Bole Re Papiyara, and then you know this famous pattern from the movie Mehuna, and then the other song Fana. So this it's all it's his creation. I was very fortunate that I was able to learn from him. And now I'm learning from Shri Praveen Karkare for my classical training as well. And so yeah, these are my 3 gurus.
So this was your childhood journey, and the school journey where you used to get so many trophies and the gurus. What about your college? How was your, were you used to attend the classes or bunk the classes and play? How was it?
Actually, you are right about the second part. I was never I remember this incident when it was my first year in NM college, and I was always busy in playing all the festivals, like going for Moodai, then going for Mallar, and playing for our own festival. And I was the only, you can say, only multi-percussionist or a tabla player in the college at that time. And then for any event, they used to send me. So I remember this one day, after 3 months, I attended one class, and my teacher was like, "Are you the new admission?" And I was like, "No." I was sorry, I was busy in all the festivals and all, so I couldn't attend my all the classes. But yes, it was fun. It was a very good learning experience for me. Playing in festivals, actually, it gives you a very good experience. It takes off your stage fear. You know how to tackle things. You learn how to play for different genres of music. So it was good fun. I met a lot of very good friends who are still my friends from the college days. and with them I'm still in contact and I'm making music. They are also very good established musicians these days, and yeah, so it was good fun playing music, like going for all the festivals.
Okay, so from there, then you became a professional artist.
Yes.
Total dedicated tabla player,
Yeah.
professional artist.
Yes.
So here I would like to ask, because I have a couple of friends, those who say, oh, I am either a sitarist or, a singer, a tabla player, a violinist, but I am coming from a background of a purist. So I am a purist player. I'm a purist singer. No, I don't sing for X or Y. I'm a purist. Only for all these festivals I play. And, I always felt, why certain players insist on calling themselves as purists. So, will you just tell our viewers what is actually a purist player and a non-purist, if at all there is a non-purist player? A little bit about it, and B, the difference between the two.
So, according to me, or as per my knowledge, what I've experienced or what I've learned from all my gurus, that purists are the people who follow the tradition.
Okay.
It's not that the people who experiment, they don't follow the tradition, but they are the people. Like for example, in Indian classical music, we have the matter which we play, all the peshkar, the kaidas, the thing which I performed, which I recited first, and then the second thing which was I played and showed it to you. So that this particular thing or this bowl is been passed from generations to generations to all the students, all all over the world. So they have certain rules in Indian classical music where we are supposed to follow the same way the composer had arranged or he had composed that particular bowl. So, and purists basically, what they do is like they don't like any kind of experimentation with that particular thing. So they say ki like no, we will not accept this approach, you have to follow that. But now, since the world is evolving, it's due to many different genres, people have started experimenting with everything, whatever they have. They are starting to get new concepts into Indian classical music. So it's basically, I would, instead of saying purist and non-purist, I would like to term that as taking a different approach.
Okay.
Like and there are certain rules in Indian classical music. So according to me, if you do that, if you follow the rules and if you are you are not crossing the boundary, then you are doing absolutely fine. So there are certain rules which we have to follow, and there are particular musicians who are like hardcore Indian classical music. They just follow Indian classical music and they do not like to they don't listen to any other genre of music, or they do not welcome also new experimental music. But today's generation, they are very they accept the change. They welcome the experiment which musicians are doing, and they like to they just accept it, and they are wow, it's nice, they are doing something new. So it's that approach which which we it's about accepting or not accepting.
Okay, so it's kind of you dare to be little different, you dare to go little and do something little differently. Be true to the origin and also add something new and make it a beautiful fusion between, if I may use, can I use the word fusion between the two genres or multiple genres. Coming to that, do you have a favorite genre?
I love folk music.
Okay.
Mine, I don't have a particular music, but folk music. I love folk music. I love all the rhythms, which are rhythmic patterns, which are played in folk songs. Then yes, absolutely, I love fusion. Since my career started with fusion music, I love that, and then obviously Indian classical music. The Indian classical music are the roots of my tradition and my music. So obviously, I cannot like it's in me now.
Wow. So can we have a minute of your favorite genre to our viewers?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So these are certain patterns which are usually played in different states.
Okay.
So beginning from I'll just give you a small jhalak, you can say, of that. Uh, I'll start with Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, we have this genre called as Lavani.
Oh
So
yes, I
from
love
Lavani,
it.
yeah. So from Lavani, we'll go to Gujarat. Then there we have the Garba, which everyone does, and then we'll go to South also, and then we also go to Northeast, that side,
Wow.
and I'll show you few patterns. So I'll start with Maharashtra. They usually start.
Oh yes.
So this was a small like jhalak of Lavani. Now we'll go to Gujarat. So usually they have beautiful patterns. They are the most simplest patterns, but yet they can make you dance. So basically, so this is there are the few patterns from Gujarat. Then we'll go to the east side, which is they have this beautiful genre called folk thing called as Bihu. It's you must have heard the song Savarlu. So that's a beautiful pattern, which is it originates from Bihu, and it goes. It's the most simplest pattern in the world, but yet it's so beautiful and it makes you groove. Now we'll go to the south, and in south the main instrument is mridangam. And in mridangam, I don't have a mridangam right now, and I'm not a mridangam player. So I'll try to replicate the sound which we try to do it. So it goes.
Wow.
So this was like a small India tour.
Yeah. So, I tell you, Rupa, my viewers are really having a treat, Sunday treat. It's just not the playing, also having, Bharat Darshan
Yeah.
through music.
Yes.
Wow, wonderful. Now, this is all the folk music and folk, songs that you put it on the beautiful instrument tabla. We have, we are called as, it's like, studio session, and, you have session artists. So, can you enlighten my viewers?
Yes.
What is a studio session and session? That's so many. No, I'm a session artist. So, who is a session artist?
So basically, there are two in music. There are basically two parts. One is the studio recording, and the live part. So live, as everyone knows, they are the performances which you see many artists like Ustad Zakir Hussain Saab. There is Pandit Ravi Chari ji, and many musicians. So there are many musicians, they are part of the live, but they also do recordings. So basically a session means coming to a studio and recording the instrument. Recording your instrument for an ad, for a you can say a Bollywood song, or like anything basically. So studio as session artist means who basically usually in their main part they play for recordings. So this is the like how I also do recording sessions, and I've been fortunate to like do rhythm arrangement projects for many films. The one which I did, I've done for ads also. I've played for ads, many individual projects, songs and all. So the coming to a studio, recording your instrument, making music, and so that's called a session artist.
Okay, it's not like, unlike sitting in the auditorium and playing in front of the live audience.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. So, do you have any preference over that, whether live performance in auditorium or session studio recording?
Actually, both have their different different kind of fun. So in live performance you are like you get to feel the audience actually, like you feel that energy
Yeah.
when the audience is when the audience starts clapping, you are like, oh wow, like you feel that energy. But in the studio creating music, and when it releases, at that time, that's the time you get that like satisfaction. Oh no, yeah, like I've done a very good job with this song. So they have their own kind of preferences in having like your satisfaction.
Okay.
So both are different.
Okay. Rupak is playing safe on Sunday morning. Okay, now coming to the next one. Do you have your favorite genre?
Yeah, it's again like my favorite genre. Yes, obviously it's folk. I love folk music, and one specific genre which I love is also progressive music. Though I listen to each kind of music, I listen to metal, I listen to rock, I listen to jazz, I listen to Bollywood music, folk music, any tribal music as well. So it gives you it gives you different perspective for looking at at music. So yeah, so basically genre is like my favorite genre is folk basically, and progressive music, which nowadays progressive nowadays this is a term which like it's not a very old it's not those standard terms basically, but progressive music, any genre which you are continuously experimenting, it's called like progressive. So you're like continuously progressing, and you're making new stuff, like taking few, like for example Coke Studio. So they are like they are old folk songs, they have taken it, they have made it into new arrangements, they have got new sounds to it, new age sounds, and they have, so it's like progressive.
Okay. And now coming to the challenges. Okay, from this. So as a performing artist, you travel all over the world.
Yes.
So can you share any travel challenge with us?
Yes, travel. Travel is the most you can say the most dangerous part of this process. Like it's actually both. You get to, because of music. I have traveled like to such places like which you even don't think of going, like this island called as Boracay in Philippines.
Okay.
You will never know that you will have a concert in Boracay Island in Philippines, but because of music we got this opportunity to go there, and that's the best part of the travel. But challenges, if you see, it becomes very hectic. Like I still remember this one concert. I guess we were playing in Mangalore. some university, and it was a public concert. It was their festival, and we were the headlining band there. And I still remember a day prior I was in Udaipur, and we didn't have since Udaipur is not an international airport or a tier 1 city, they don't have like direct flights to Mangalore or something. Like the connectivity is very bad. So I finished my concert at around 12:30 in the night. 1 o'clock I left from Udaipur. Through cab I came till Jaipur like at 5:30 or 5:30 in the morning. It was a long drive, and I was very sleepy because we had traveled to Udaipur the same day in the morning. Like early morning flight, go there, do your sound check, do the concert. In the night we left. Then I left in the night, and then I came to Jaipur. From Jaipur I came to Mumbai. There was a layover.
Oh my God!
There was a two-hour layover, and then from there I got a flight to Mangalore. And after that, I went straight to the stage. So it was like, and after but the best part about our all the musicians is that when you go once you are on the stage, you forget all the all the stress which you have, all the travel all the things which you have done in your travel and all. And once you're out of the stage, and once you are in your hotel and you're on the bed, you're done for the day. But yeah, that was one of the challenges, is the travel. The challenge for us is the travel. It's very hectic. It's very hectic.
Yeah. And any performance challenges do you have?
Yeah, I mean, every performance, in fact, I take every performance as a challenge itself. And the thing is, when you have again going back to the first question, sharing stage, I still remember when Raviji told me you are going to be playing with him, I was terrified. I was literally terrified because these guys are legends. And then but they are so good. That's why I feel the best quality of all the legends is that they make you feel comfortable. So they saw me that I was little bit nervous. I was I was just thinking I will follow this plan. I will follow this plan. Or I'm pretty sure I'll tell you this one incident where this was the concert in Pune in Pashan, where I got this opportunity to play with one Pikuji, and I still remember the most basic thing. I couldn't even play the most basic thing there. I went to his room, I saw him, and I'm like, wow, he's right in front of me. And when we started the rehearsal, I couldn't play the most basic thing. I was just transported to another zone there. So yeah, so these are the challenges which usually the musicians play, face. And other challenges continuously experimenting. That is one of the challenges which I think I personally face.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel, some when I read and I hear about it, musicians really have a very hectic life. They go from one place to another, and there are so many, hassles in between. And also, sometimes the equipments give certain throughout
Yes,
at last minute certain challenges. Did you face anytime your instrument?
Yes, absolutely. The same incident when we were traveling to Boracay Islands. So it's an island, so you have to obviously go by a boat there. And they do not expect musicians to come there. So basically the thing was, they had a very narrow bridge. It was not a bridge also, it was kind of a plank there. And I had my case in one hand, which is in the air, and it's sea down. I have my personal bag in this hand and my backpack also, and instruments are heavy.
Yeah.
So they are heavy. So going to places with instruments and to such places, it's very difficult. The same thing was in Rajasthan, Mehrangarh Fort.
Oh.
So going to Mehrangarh Fort with a tabla case, and it's so huge. The fort is so huge. To travel from one end to the other end, it's like you are gone. Your hands are gone till the time you reach the stage. You are like completely exhausted.
Numb.
Yeah.
Okay. But still, how beautifully you overcome it, and you play music, which is a treat and feast to the eyes and the ears. Wow. Rupak, do you have any favorite song?
Actually, not a particular song. I have many songs. I cannot have a particular song which is like my favorite. I listen to this band a lot. Which performed yesterday in Mumbai. It's called Snarky Puppy.
Can you have?
It's a band, so I can't show that the whole song on tabla. And it's a completely Western music band, so they don't have Indian elements in that. But yeah, I'm currently following the band, and then obviously folk artists. There are some musicians who are not named. They on internet their identity is not it's not there. It's not available. So such songs they are there, and then I also listen to Pandit Bhimsen ji. Then
It's my favorite.
he will give you goosebumps.
Yeah.
And then there is Pandit Venkatesh Kumar ji. He's absolutely one of the finest Indian vocalist, Hindustani music vocalist in India. So I listen to him a lot.
Okay. Do you have any favorite rag?
Everyone's favorite is basically Yaman. So it's a very beautiful rag. I love Yaman, and other you can say Bhairavi, which is usually sung at the end of the concert
even during bhajans.
So it's basically yes. So it's one of my favorite.
There's a comment also here which is saying would love to hear Rupak's favorite pattern. So
okay, so I'll my name itself is a pattern in Indian music. So Rupak means there is a tal in Indian classical music called as Rupak. So so I love this. So it goes. One fact about Rupak, it's the only tal. One technical thing about Rupak, it's the only tal in Indian classical music which starts from the khali. So every tal which goes in Indian classical music starts with and it's called the
Bass.
And it's the only tal which starts with khali. So we clap also, like we show it like it's the ulta, and so it starts with.
Thank you so much.
yes, there are more few comments. Someone is asking, can you play Gali Mein Chand Nikla? Is it possible?
Fun fact, Gali Mein Chand Nikla is played by my Guruji. That song is also played by my Guruji. I'll have to remember the pattern which the song goes. Gali mein This is the pattern which is used in the antara of the song, and the first pattern was for the chorus when it starts Gali mein aaj chand nikla. Yeah.
So, after this, I would like to ask you. Audience just love the live music and all. But have you experienced any place, like either auditorium or any place or any country where the audience is really receptive to you and you really enjoy playing to that particular kind of audience?
So we like regularly encounter different kinds of audience basically, and different countries, or you can say different places, have different types of audience. So basically in India, if you go to see, the audiences are more they show their love, they show their if you play something very good, they'll be like, "Wow, kya baat hai," and they'll show it right there, like between your play or between your thing. And so India follows this, and instant. It's like when you feel ki "Arey kya baja," the audience will be like, "Wow, kya baat hai," and they'll just do this something, or "Wow, wow, kya baat hai." They'll do it right there. So this is like a tradition, like this is kind of an audience which we get in India. And there is another set of audience which are like outside India. Right from the first start of the concert till the end of the concert, they are quiet. So growing up in India, you're you're like used to that kind of an audience. But when you switch and when you go to any country apart from India, it's like, I've played this but I'm not getting this. You expect there are certain things where that I'll get an appreciation there, and then audience is like quiet, and then you are like disheartened sometimes, like you are like, something didn't go very well. But yeah, then you have to train your mind, like, no, they have their rules. When a performer starts performing, they clap at the start of the concert and directly at the end of the concert, and they listen to it. So that's a completely aspect in audiences. But yeah, both have their pros and cons, and both they are. But I personally, if you go to ask me, I love the Indian way. So you don't feel like you are performing. It's like a it's like a mehfil. Like you're having a conversation with the audience, and the audience is having a conversation with you. It's not a very formal event, but they make it very informal, and you enjoy that. Yeah.
So you must be not present in the house for a stretch of a long time. Or even if you're here, it's more like a transit. You're there for a couple of days, and again you appear and you disappear. You appear and you disappear from your home. So what kind? How is this kind of appearing and disappearing received by your parents, now by your wife?
Yes.
How are they? Are they supporting? Are they coming? Just share your experiences with us.
Yes, I mean. Actually, I'm very fortunate that my family supports me in all my decisions, and they are very they understand the profession. It's actually not. It's very difficult for a normal person who does like a 9 to 5 job, or who has like one set of working hours, to understand or to accept the fact that you're not going to see this person for a long period of time. And when it comes to the season time, that person is hardly available for you. So sometimes emotionally, or any support, any kind of support, the person who's there in the house, he won't be available. So yeah, I am very fortunate that I've got such lovely parents. And now my wife, she's very understanding. She supports me in all my travel. She's the one who always keeps reminding me, "Arey, did you pack this? Did you do this?" Initially my mom used to do it. Now my wife does it. Now, have you done this? Have you have you packed this? Are all your instruments correct? So yeah, I mean, it's a challenge. It's one of the major challenges what artists and especially performing artists face. And they are away from the family, and we miss lot of important functions. That's one thing which I will like to share. We miss lot of important functions. I remember I couldn't attend my cousin sister's wedding as well. So like these are
Yeah.
functions which you tend to
Want
miss.
to be.
You,
You
yeah,
want
I
to
mean, like,
be. Yeah.
but like, there it's like a thing where you also want to play a concert,
Yeah.
but then at the same time you've got this family function also. But yeah, this is one of the
Yeah,
you
it's
miss everything.
Yeah, it's like, each one has to pay a price for certain things that they want.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So the family time is very less. Yeah, but this this it's a part of this profession.
okay. Now coming to what is your immediate project or a dream project? Would you like to share it with us?
Uh, yes, you can call it my dream project. Now I've actually started working on my music. Since all these years, I was playing for other musicians, and that has helped me a lot in having a very, like you can say, a very strong in building my maturity in music, my understanding of different aspects in music, different genres, you can say. And now I'm exploring this field of creating my own music. And
Wow.
it actually started with COVID. Before COVID, everyone were like, COVID was for me, COVID was a reset button, which I'm very happy. I mean, not in that term, but in terms of resetting myself. I got this time where I could reset myself and start uh, creating my own music and start creating your own space or expressing yourself with your music. So till I'm a bit slow with that. Going very slow. I've started. It's a slow process. Till now, I've like released 2 songs. The first song is Free Mind, and the second song is Withdraw. You can check it on my YouTube channel. It's available there. And so now I have few compositions which are going to be released this coming year. And so this would be my dream project, to have a band for myself. And I don't want to call it my band, but it would be like performing for everyone with my fellow musicians and good friends. This would be and the immediate project is this only. I've started working on my own music now.
Wow. Guys, do check out, because I did check out to know little more of what Rupak does and all. It's absolutely amazing, and it's just not feast to the eyes, but I also like the message that you were conveying in that withdraw.
Yeah.
You're putting in message,
Yes.
doing this.
Yes.
So I love that message. The
Thank you.
visual and it's treat to the ears. So
Thank you
it's,
so much.
it generates even to the heart. I feel, just not to the heart. It invokes compassion, passion, and empathy towards certain sets of people who are really unsung heroes.
Yes,
if I may
unsung
say.
hero. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
The song is actually based on the theme only.
Unsung.
Yeah, unsung
heroes.
heroes.
Yeah. So it's good. Now, kind of a couple. Do you have? Did I stop you?
No.
A couple of rapid fire questions. So, are you a morning person or a night person?
Night. Night.
Night person. Who is your favorite artist?
The first artist name came to my mind was Ustad Zakir Hussain.
Which is your favorite food?
I'm a foodie person. I enjoy everyone, but Asian food is my favorite.
Okay. So, a favorite place or to travel for leisure?
Any beach side, like
Acha,
any. It can be any. So but Mauritius is one good place. I've loved Mauritius. So I can say Mauritius as of now.
Okay.
And one place which is in my list is Greece. I want to go to Greece.
It's this thing. And last is, do you like to play tabla? Of course, you're tabla.
Yes.
Or that percussionist. So I've seen you playing. So
Yeah.
if given our options, of which one would you like to?
My first love is tabla. But yeah, I also enjoy playing different percussion instruments. But yeah, I enjoy them basically. I love to learn the technique. So except for tabla, I also play dholak. I also I play all Indian percussion instruments. So yeah, but tabla is the main thing, main instrument.
So before saying goodbye, I would like to end with a small a favorite rag or whatever you
Yeah, I'll play a small composition. So it's so it goes. I can actually play a few.
Okay.
So these are the small short compositions.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Rupak, for coming on my podcast and really regaling us with your beautiful compositions and your performance over here. So we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Lots
so much.
and lots of success
Thank
for
you so much.
every endeavor, every project that you undertake. And we are not going to leave you like this, and soon we are going to have a part 2 with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
After some
it would
time,
be my honor.
and we'll see,
Yeah.
what's it, Rupak then and Rupak now.
Yes.
Because I've seen Rupak playing as a child,
Yes.
and now, and after a short period or after
Yes.
a short break. With this, thank you,
Thank you
viewers,
so
for
much
being
for-
with us, and see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a great Sunday.